her because she is 11 years young and she's having a little bit of mobility issues. And so we are going to start by doing her exam. I saw her not that long ago, and her back was quite sore. So we talked to Mom about decreasing her food a little bit, which yay, did, and she's already lost a pound, so that's amazing. A pound is a lot for a little doggy, right? It adds up very quickly when you think about how much they weigh compared to how much we weigh. A pound is actually a really great amount to get slimmer, and it'll be less. We all know that if she's a little bit leaner, she's likely to live a little bit longer. So I'm going to start by just checking out what we call the bladder meridian. And we can, when we're done here, we can show you a chart and show you kind of what that looks like. It's an acupuncture meridian energy pathway. Wow, much better than last time. She was extremely sore and had a lot of trigger points all along her back last time. Okay. So much better. So a little bit right here. Bladder 27 is probably about the point where she got a little bit sore. Okay. You're good, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. So I'm also just gonna, the way she's picking up this leg right there, I don't know if she got a little discomfort there, so I'm just gonna palpate her stifles or her knees and kind of see how they're feeling and the back of her legs. Good, and I like the fact that she's panting so that she's breathing. She was holding her breath a minute ago because she was really nervous about what was happening, and we don't want that. So we're just gonna flex her little legs. And just look for, she's just really wanting to put weight on this left hind and not much weight on the right hind. Are you seeing that at home?
Sometimes,
Yeah, so this is bothering her more, I think. Okay, so we're gonna do a treatment with her, and then we're gonna talk about some things that Mom can do at home to help support her in between treatments, okay? So first I'm gonna do a little VNA, which is a mild chiropractic treatment. To kind of realign everything here. Oh, most of the doggies really like that. She's relaxing into it. And I'm going to do a little extra on this leg that's weaker because we call this an activator. So it's activating the blood vessels and the nerves. Very good. Good. That's a good lady. Oh my goodness, you're going to be feeling better soon. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we got her all primed for her acupuncture treatment. But this particular acupuncture treatment is actually what we call an aquapuncture treatment. And we do it this way because it's a lot faster and easier on the doggies sometimes to just put a little B12 and protein into the acupuncture points as opposed to doing dry needles and making her sit here for 20 minutes with those needles in. So I'm mostly just really pleased at how much better her back feels than it felt last time. But she still does feel a lot better.
Okay.
And I want you to notice that she's reacting really, really well to this. Yeah, she's a little scared, but she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
You're being so good, baby. So proud of you. Yes, I'm proud of you. Oh, yeah.
You're doing really well, Colleen.
Good job. So go ahead. You're doing so good. You're so lucky that your mama loves you so much that she wants you to make sure you feel as good as we can possibly help you feel. Yes. Okay, so she might be a little tender here, Chris. I'm leaving this spot for last on purpose because that's kind of the area she was most tender. And she actually is doing really, really well because we released the other pieces first.
So what you did initially is just that you were stimulating the body
So
first?
with the VNA,
Yeah.
yeah. So what that actually does is so like it is a chiropractic treatment. It helps realign all the vertebrae in the spine, and so when it just makes little tiny micro adjustments in the vertebrae, which I think allows those blood vessels and nerves to have a clearer pathway. So I feel like my acupuncture isn't effective.
Got it.
If that makes sense. So it's a lot more gentle than kind of the
Yeah.
traditional. Because the theory behind it is velocity over force, and it really, like I said, it doesn't feel like much, and the dogs really seem to, it's okay, baby, I'm sorry, let me get back to her so we can let her go so she can relax. Okay, so when it comes to doing stuff at home, okay, I want you to start right here, up in the front,
Okay.
with your thumbs on top and the main part of your hands in front of this shoulder blade. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm kind of squeezing and lifting.
Okay.
Squeezing and lifting. Okay, so I want you to start here. This is really good for the neck,
Okay.
and it's a good place to just get started and get her used to what you're gonna be doing. So you wanna go pretty slow, because sometimes I'll see people just kind of really get in there and do it fast, and that's not how I think you're gonna be the most effective. You're gonna wanna be very mindful, take a deep breath, and release with your breath, okay? So deep breath
Okay.
in. Squeeze and lift. So start here. Then work, stay off the spine, okay, but work a little bit. So start here to just kind of get her relaxed. Then thumb on each side of the spine, same thing.
Okay.
It's always a little bit of a lift and release. So lift and release. Okay, I can do it on your arm and kind of show you. So I'm just kind of pushing in forward just a little bit, holding and releasing. Pushing forward a little bit, holding and releasing. And you can do it with the palm of your hands on each side of the spine, or just with a couple of fingers too. Sometimes 2 fingers is too deep of a penetration though, to where it's probably more comfortable for her if you use more of your whole hand, okay, than just using just your fingers. So start here, really spend some time here, work your way down here, use her as a guide on if she likes it or doesn't like it, right? So if she's like trying to get away, then you're either using too much force or going too slow or too fast. So try to adjust it and figure out what she likes. So then the next place that I really want you to focus on is her hips, okay? And she's a lot happier if she's facing you, and but if you, just her little 2 dimples right here, her little booty cheeks right there, that's where I want you to start with your thumbs.
Okay.
And again, it's a push, kind of, and I'm also kind of squeezing this whole muscle right here. Deep breath in. Exactly. Push in and squeeze and release, okay? And so you want to really get in the neck, really get in the hip, but don't forget right here, her knees. And knees, it's harder, right, because it's more bony and everything. And so it's just something more like along this line is going to be good. And a little passive range of motion. Okay, so I don't know if you do much passive range of motion with her now.
No, not really.
It's better probably to do it when she's laying down.
Okay.
But really what you're going to want to do is you're going to support her foot and her knee. Squeeze and let her kick out. Squeeze and let her kick out. You want to go this way in a little bit of a circle. Ooh, see, she's like not sure about that, right? So maybe I made the circle too big. So then, and then 3 times in the other direction as well. Okay, good. But what that does is it really pushes synovial fluid into the joints and blood into the joints, and really helps kind of keep everything lubricated, and it's going to make it easier on her. Okay. But don't forget to do this leg too, right? Because this is the leg she's more likely to injure because she's using it more.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure she's standing really good on this one.
Okay.
Before you start with this leg.
So just go up.
And so I'm just gonna kind of compress the whole joint and down. Compress the whole joint, and see she's getting tired from standing here. So I recognize that, and I'm gonna give her a little bit of a break. But I'm gonna pick it up again. But if you can actually once a day, even if it's just like 3 times one direction, 3 times in the other, boom, done. That's
and
it.
then
Really goes.
rotate her leg as well.
Yes, and again, she kind of got a little like,
Yeah.
oh, and I don't know if she was just off balance or if that's because I made too big of a circle and it was a little uncomfortable for her. But any range of motion massage that you can do with her every day, even if it's for 2 minutes, really pays big dividends as far as getting the synovial fluid and the circulation and everything to help minimize the discomfort and tightening up, right? Because that's what we're trying to avoid is her just like a creaky, rusty hinge, right? It just, we want to lubricate it and keep everything moving good. Okay?
And I need to keep her standing through all this, right?
Well, you can do it in a laying down position as well.
For the passive.
Exactly. Yeah, so she doesn't need to be standing, especially because if you want to let her go in a squat or walk around a little and see mom, go girl. Because she seems to me like it's tiring for her to stay up for long periods of time, and so that's another thing that we have to be careful of with these doggies is that we don't make them stand too long. I see that in these older dogs. Standing is sometimes it's hard on them.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't make her, I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes because he was right here.
Right.
But otherwise, you know, if she's laying down, you know, on her side, just do it that way. Because it still works. There you go, perfect. That movement down into her. Can you kind of feel deep in her, how your fingers look perfect.
Okay.
So right there, just really lift up and then release.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now you got your homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she need laser? No laser.
I don't think she needs laser today,
Okay.
actually, because she feels so much better.
Good.
Yeah, so we'll save the laser
Okay.
for the days when she's, you know, more safe.
Really? Okay. And when should she come back for another treatment?
So how long has it been since we did her last one?
Well, we did one last week.
Yeah, we said it was last week. So why don't we do 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just see if we can keep her
I
feeling
want
as
to
good
keep it going. Yeah.
as she felt. But then
Yeah.
hopefully we can get it to where she only needs it once every 6 weeks or 8 weeks or something like that.
Okay.
Just to give her a little tune-up, so keep her moving, especially if you're really able
Uh-huh.
to do that passive range of motion and that massage with her at home, and maybe even get another pound off of her if you can.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are, you're doing it, you know, and that'll actually really help. But
See
yeah,
what she
it's
is next time she's awake.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for letting us video that. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments down below. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in another video another time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.